Foods you should never feed your budgie. In today's episode of Pericast, we'll be diving deep into the topic of what foods you should never feed your budgie. Budgies are wonderful, small, and vibrant companions, but they have very specific dietary needs. Whether you're a new budgie owner or a seasoned one, it's essential to know which foods could harm your feathered friend. Budgies are herbivores, and their natural diet consists of seeds, fruits, vegetables, and occasional greens. However, not all foods that are safe for humans or even for other pets are safe for budgies. In this episode, we break down the foods you should avoid feeding your budgie and explain why they can be dangerous. We'll also share safer, healthy alternatives to ensure your budgie lives a long, happy life. Avocado. We start with one of the most commonly misunderstood foods, avocado. While it's a popular food for humans, it contains a toxin called persin, which is highly toxic to birds, including budgies. We explain how even a small amount can cause serious health problems like heart failure. Chocolate is a beloved treat for many, but it's a definite no-go for budgies. Theobromine, the compound found in chocolate, is toxic to birds, and ingesting it can lead to nausea, seizures, and even death. We'll discuss the signs to watch out for if your budgie accidentally consumes chocolate. Caffeine. Whether it's coffee, tea, or energy drinks, caffeine can have severe effects on budgies. Birds are incredibly sensitive to caffeine, which can cause irregular heartbeats, restlessness, or even fatal toxicity. We'll go over how caffeine affects your budgie's system and why it should always be kept out of reach. Onions and garlic. Many people don't realize that onions and garlic are toxic to birds, including budgies. Both contain compounds that can damage red blood cells and cause anemia. We explain how even small amounts can have serious effects and suggest safe vegetable options for your budgie. Salty snacks. Processed salty foods such as chips or pretzels are another big no-no for budgies. High salt content can lead to dehydration, kidney problems, and other health issues. In this episode, we'll explain why excess salt should be avoided and what healthy snack alternatives you can offer. Alcohol. Alcohol is dangerous for any animal, and budgies are no exception. Birds are extremely sensitive to alcohol, which can cause immediate poisoning, liver failure, and even death. We discuss how to create a safe environment for your budgie and avoid the risk of alcohol exposure. Fruit pits and seeds. While certain fruits like apples and peaches are fine for budgies, the seeds and pits of some fruits, such as cherries, peaches, and apricots, contain cyanide, which is highly toxic. We'll share important tips on how to safely prepare fruits for your budgie and what to avoid. Dairy products. Many pet owners mistakenly think that dairy products are harmless, but budgies can't properly digest lactose. This can lead to digestive issues such as diarrhea or upset stomachs. We discuss what you can feed them instead to ensure they get their nutritional needs met. Processed foods and sweets. Sugary treats and processed snacks might seem like a fun indulgence for your budgie, but they can have a detrimental effect on their health. High sugar intake can lead to obesity, diabetes, and feather plucking. Learn more about how to avoid these foods and keep your budgie healthy. Raw potato and green potatoes. Raw potatoes, especially green ones, contain solanine, a toxic compound that can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and even death. In this segment, we'll explain why potatoes should be thoroughly cooked before being offered to your budgie and how to safely incorporate them into their diet. Tomatoes. Tomatoes, specifically unripe or green tomatoes, contain solanine, which can be toxic to birds. We will guide you on the safe preparation of tomatoes if you want to feed them to your budgie, and the potential risks associated with feeding them improperly. Healthy alternatives for your budgie. Throughout the podcast, we'll also provide practical, safe alternatives for your budgie's diet. Learn about the best fruits, vegetables, seeds, and pellets that can give your budgie all the nutrition they need to thrive. From carrots to spinach to berries, there are so many healthy and delicious options to keep your budgie happy and nourished. Final thoughts. Taking care of a budgie means understanding their nutritional needs and protecting them from harmful foods. In this episode, we highlight the most dangerous foods you should never feed your budgie and provide you with actionable tips for offering safe, tasty alternatives. With a little knowledge and care, you can ensure your budgie lives a long and healthy life. Join us as we take a closer look at how to be the best budgie parent possible.